Hey, what up, day and night gang? It's your boy AM getting all hype early in the morning. We're currently on the freeway in the 503, heading down to our respective places of employment. And what is happening in this vlog is I'm going to give you a reaction to the Paqui Chip challenge. So it was pretty terrible as always. But I don't think anybody really knows how terrible it is because we've kind of done these reaction videos and it seems like, I guess not reaction videos, but vlogs about how we felt afterwards. But now I'm going to give you like the nitty gritty details. I don't know how we do it, to be honest with you. It is so painful afterwards that it's like you refuse to ever do it again. I assume it's like climbing Mount Everest, right? It's so physically grueling and hard to make it to the top, but once you're up there, you're like, I'm never going to do this again. Once is good enough. But then when you get to the bottom of the mountain, you're just like, maybe I could do it again. And that's how we kind of went into this whole challenge over here. We were like, maybe we still got it. Maybe we can still do it. But it's just really bad. So eating the chip and then having it burn your mouth and your throat is like literally the worst. It does subside, it does go away, but the thing that people don't tell you is that the chip then travels down your intestines. So you can literally feel it in the pit of your stomach, burning, festering, like all night long. It is the worst. And then, as the day goes by on the next day, the little chip makes its way down to the lower intestines and still festering. It has not lost any of its heat. It has not lost any of its, what do you call it? Its mojo, its badness. And it just keeps going through your whole system until it's out of you. And then when it leaves your body finally, it still is not over yet. It leaves its little mark and kisses you on the way out. And man, does it suck. Because when you have that chip in your stomach, you are in pain. It just hurts so much. It was to the point where, like, in the middle of the night, PM couldn't take it anymore. She had to, like, bounce. So I can't sleep in here. I can't go to sleep. I can't do anything. I gotta watch television. So she's gonna watch television while she cried herself to sleep. I, on the other hand, just, like, held my pillow tight. Let the tears drop and just try to write it out. But I was literally waking up in the middle of the night, like every other hour, because just so much throbbing in your stomach. It was just crazy. We've ate a lot of hot stuff, but this chip is pretty bad. The chip is like whatever crystals they put on it, that never dies. Even though your stomach acid eats the chip to bits, those crystals like just keep burning your intestinal tract. And it lasts for about like a day and a half. So the whole time we were like just in pain. Just doubled over. Even in the next morning when we woke up, still was in pain. And then it lasts, it just keeps going and going until at the end of the day you're like, oh, it's finally done. And then you gotta go to the bathroom. It's the revenge. So it's pretty terrible. And I don't know why we keep doing it, but we do. On a scale of pain and what challenge is the worst, the death nut is the worst. The death nut, for whatever reason, is like the chip, but times 10. That one just burns your stomach, burns everything inside you. And to share with you, like, I don't have very good, what do you call it? I don't know, like, I have stomach issues. So when I was about like 16 years old, I had appendicitis, and so the doctors had to remove it, as they do with all appendicitis. And then when they cut me open, they put me back together again. I was never the same. I always had stomach issues after that. There's like a lot of food that I can't really eat, and it gives me like weird gas, weird like bunch of stuff. Not only that, like I also got lactose intolerant because I'm native, and so have to deal with all of those things. So you like add those all up. I have stomach issues, and managing it is pretty tough because sometimes you eat the wrong thing and then you're messed up. And then I don't know why, but I eat the chip and then it just adds to my stomach issues. But yeah, it's just really weird. So I don't know what else to say about it. It's just I probably shouldn't be doing it, but I've been, and I probably will continue doing it. We'll probably do it for the 2020, which is in another 3 months. So I just gotta get convinced PM to go on the journey with me again to eat their hot chip. It's getting tougher each time because poor girl, she's just been through so much, and she's been a trooper. But I don't know how long it's gonna last, and so
I did not sleep.
Yeah.
I did not sleep. I couldn't. It just burned so bad, and then like the next day, it's just like so much tenderness. Like, oh, it's awful. It's so awful.
So we'll see how many more seasons we have left in PM in the hot game. She might retire her jersey this year. We're yet to find out. But it was the worst, and so I just wanted to share with you and just kind of get you out of the AMPM studios and get you back onto the road, and just do a cool vlog with you to talk about my experience. And like I said, it was just so bad. It's not fun. It's not good. Your mouth burns, your stomach burns, everything burns. Burns for days, and so we have been, I don't know if we're fully recovered, but we're kind of on day 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't know how much better my stomach feels. It's been kind of like, as she says, tender for like the past 3 days, and so
Off schedule.
yeah, it like when I ate it, you can see on camera that like I started having hiccups. My body like went into shock, and it's weird too because like even though like probably the chip has been digested into my body, like because I went to sleep and I woke up the next day, but at certain points of the day I wanted to like throw up because my body just wanted to get it out, or like there is an alien presence here and it's taking over. We need to get it out, and sometimes you're just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, but then you just gotta have to tough it out. And so that's another thing that they don't tell you about. It's like your body does whatever it can to get rid of it. Like if it can't get rid of it by doing that, then it tries everything it can. And yeah, it takes a long time to recuperate. I think people think that like you eat the chip and you're done, and then it's all good, but no. It doesn't. Any of these type of like super hot, spicy stuff that are like made in laboratories are the ones that are the worst. So like the hot sauces, like the Buffalo Wild Wings we ate, yeah, that burns, that hurts, but it doesn't last for days in terms of the intensity. So just a little FYI if you want to get into the hot eating game. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So what are our plans for 2022 in terms of the hot challenges? We'll see. Like I said, I think PM's kind of over it. She might retire. We'll give you an announcement if it does happen, but I think she may have one more season left in her. If I can convince her, I think she got this. I think the old girl can still play. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can get her back on the court. Yeah, it's just the worst though. I can't really describe any more than what I already did. It is just so terrible. Like it is the worst. And the pain, I don't know what it's like in terms of like I can relate it to, but it doesn't feel like a cramp, like a stomach cramp. It just feels like constant throbbing in your stomach, like somebody like punched you really hard and then it doesn't go away. But it's not a physical punch where your skin hurts, it's just the inside of your body. Oh, and then there's something I forgot to tell you about. Because we ate the chip, our body temperature like increasingly like rapidly increased. Like we got really warm for whatever reason. I don't know how that works out, but we were like starting to. I guess it makes you sweat, makes you do all these weird things. But anyways, at one point, PM just started shedding all her clothes because she was like, "I'm burning up!" Ah! And so she was just like taking everything off and then walking around outside, letting the cool breeze cool her down. But yeah, she got like super warm, and she like typically runs warm, so it's just kind of wild. I did get warm too, and so it was just a whole weird experience. And so right now we are going to end the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you love it, sub it. And if you want to let us know what other things we should tackle in our future challenges, let us know in the comment section. And if you all don't want PM to retire, you better let her know so she can get her game face on and get ready for 2020. Other than that, we always give you the peace.